In happy science, we believe the Lo del Cantare. Lo del Cantare is the origin of the universe, God of the universe. And Lo del Cantare is the God of the earth. So El Cantare is the one who sent all the saviors on this earth, like Jesus Christ, Confucius, Manu, Vishnu, Shiva, Zeus, Socrates, Muhammad, and so on. Then El Cantare, the core soul of El Cantare has also many aspects. Then one part of El Cantare born as Godama Siddhartha, and other part of El Cantare born as Hermes, like a god of Greece. Ophiuchus is also god of Greece. Okay? And El Cantare also reincarnated many times. And now, for part of Lord El Cantare born as Master Ryuho Okawa. Then Master Ryuho Okawa gave the more than 3,500 lectures since 1986. Then Master Ryuho Okawa he has published more than 3,200 books. So this teachings is actually, of course, more than World Guinness Record. And we, Happy Science, we study the biggest teachings in human history and all over the world. Yes, still Happy Science is new, but we are studying the biggest teachings of Lord El Cantare. And one of the core teachings is the Lord's Son. Okay? This Lord's Son, you can say, this is modern Gita, modern Veda, modern Buddhist scripture, and modern Bible, modern Quran. All the core concepts of religions are in this kyoten, in this book. And Happy Science, now we introduce every religion came from one origin. Hinduism, Buddhism, Christianity, Muslim came from one origin called El Cantare. And our mission is we try to create a world, all of the people love each other, live harmoniously, believe in one another. That was utopia. We try to, overcome the conflict in religions and many conflicts in the world. And our El Cantare's main teachings, in Happy Science main teachings, is exploration of the right mind. Master Ryuho Okawa teaches us mind located around chest. So I found only Happy Science explain like this clear definition of mind. Then based on clear definition of the mind, we explore the right mind. Okay? So exploration of the right mind is we call the principles of happiness, the holy fourfold path, which is love, wisdom, self-reflection, and progress. Okay? And meditation is one part of self-reflection. Okay? Based on self-reflection, we can practice proper meditation. And to practice self-reflection properly, we need wisdom, knowledge of the truth. Okay, so let's move on to today's study. Last week, we studied the essence of anxiety from the Unshakable Mind, the book. Then conclusion was like that. This is just for your reminder. Okay? Conclusion was anxiety arises because you have not yet established a firm inner self and you have not yet taken full responsibility for your own mind. Okay? So anxiety is usually comes from the mentality which depend on other person's perspective or other person's the requirement or other person's how to say reputation. That's why we all the time concerned about, other person's eyes, But actual situation, because we couldn't build proper inner confidence and true nature as a child God, as a child Buddha. That's why anxiety arises. That was last week I explained. Yeah, you can check my explanation on the YouTube. So this week, I'll introduce further teachings. How to overcome anxieties. Actually, anxiety, everyone has anxieties. So please don't worry. But today, I'm focused on how to overcome anxieties. So I'll introduce master teachings. When you are experiencing difficulty or suffering, I strongly recommend that you look calmly at yourself from the perspective of a third person and consider whether or not anyone else has ever faced the same problem. Okay, so try to see your problem from other person's perspective and check, is it common problem or your original problem? Actually, we want to see our problem. We want to see our problem is the original problem. Okay, this is in our nature. But the actual situation, everyone experiences same kind of problem. And Buddha taught 8 pains, 4 pains and 8 pains, like birth, aging, illness, death, the pain of parting from the people you love, the pain of meeting people you dislike, the pain of not getting what you want, the pain of having worldly delusions that come from the 5 senses. These are Buddha's teachings, but actually our problem is, someone said that word to me, or, I couldn't get enough job or enough reputation or enough appreciation, or, my income is low, or, my, some body condition is not good, and I have some family problem, or, like that things. Actually, our problem is a common problem. So Master teaches us, many people have a tendency to search for the slightest excuse to drive themselves into a corner, set themselves up as tragic heroes, and then take pleasure in their wounds. Those people need to be aware that self-pity never leads to true happiness. So this is a very important point. When we are in the problem, at that time, we may have the tendency to attract sympathy from others, by showing our self-pity. I'm sad, or I'm very, serious, or I'm very in the difficult situation. Okay, so I understand, and we understand this kind of situation, but actually, as long as we are seeking the sympathy from others, we cannot attain true meaning of our happiness. The sympathy is just temporary satisfaction. But the important thing is that we have to catch, we have to grip that some kind of confident and strong happiness. Okay, so as long as we are seeking the sympathy by showing the self-pity, okay, so we cannot get happy, we cannot get happiness to us, and also we cannot give happiness to the others. So getting sympathy all the time is actually a dead end. Okay, self-pity is like a dead end. So Master teaches us, in fact, you should cut away this self-pity as soon as possible and cast off the negative idea that this world has abandoned you. know that you are magnificent child of Buddha, and let this self-recognition support your life. It is essential that you keep moving toward with this awareness. So this is today's one of the main point. Okay? If we want to overcome our difficulties, anxieties, first, please believe you are a child of God. You are a child of Buddha. Essence of you is the light of God, light of Buddha, light of Encantare. You are in nature, beautiful being. You are in nature, wonderful being. As a child God, as a child Buddha, you have many potential. Please believe this point. Then, after that, think. It is important that you do not let yourself appear weak. Never indulge in self-pity. Instead, walk your own path, firmly and steadily. This is the secret of how to make the sun rise again. Sunrise in your life. Okay? So, believe in your inner power as a child God, as a child Buddha, then walk your own path, calmly and steadily. No need to show I'm great, no, I'm great, and no need to fight, against others. So just walk your own path, calmly and steadily. Then think like this. You should tell yourself that if you are really have a mission, the appropriate circumstances will be given to you at the appropriate time, and you will blossom according to your potential. You have no way of knowing when this will be. Until then, you should work to improve yourself, tirelessly focusing on what you think will be required of you. So think, appropriate time will come to you. As long as you are doing proper effort, proper preparation, okay, no need to rush. Just focus on proper effort, proper preparation in the day of appropriate circumstances will come to you. Okay? So this is the point. Everyone has mission. So as long as you are doing proper effort, you can complete your mission. Please believe this point. And take steady steps. In times of adversity, your mind will sway like a leaf in the wind, and you tend to see problems as extremely serious. At such times, you must remember two perspectives. Okay, so these two perspectives are today's also point. One is a macro perspective, to see yourself from infinitely far away. In the most of your suffering and confusion, look at yourself through the eyes of Buddha, eyes of which is God, eyes of Encantare. From his vast perspective, think to yourself, is it happening really so grave, so serious? Please think, your problem from the perspective of God, perspective of Buddha, perspective of Encantare. Someone said something to you, or you had family problem, or financial problem. Yeah, financial problem is serious, but please think the perspective of Buddha or God, and also already Happy Science Encantare teaches us all the teachings, how to overcome difficulties in each subject. So how, is it truly serious? Please think like that. So actually, already we have answer how to overcome our problem. Just we don't know how to, this answer. Just we don't know. We may not know that answer, and we, may not know how to practice it. And other perspective, this is a macro perspective. The other important perspective is a micro perspective. To focus on enriching each day, try to transform yourself within your own capabilities and become a better person. Walk steadily along the path to self-improvement. Never mind the eyes of others, but devote yourself to developing your abilities 24 hours a day. So this is a micro perspective. So please focus on today. What you can do today for overcoming your difficulties, for overcoming your problem. Okay? Then, we cannot worry about, a long-term future. We can, focus on today, or focus on now, what we can do now, what we can do today for overcoming our problem. Then, develop yourself, devote yourself to developing your ability 24 hours a day. Okay. So this is a micro perspective. Live each day with full of mind of together with God. So today's point is how to overcome anxieties. Know that you are a magnificent child of God, child of Buddha. Okay, so this is the first point. This is a basic point. Okay, then before that, I explained. Don't show self-pity. Self-pity is like a dead end. Self-pity cannot make you happy. Okay, so please believe your inner power as a child of God, as a child Buddha. Know that you are magnificent child of God, child of Buddha, child of Elefantare. Then, macro perspective. What is happening? Really so great. Think like that. Think about, now world situation. Russia, Ukraine war, and, Israel attacked Iraq. Iran. Yesterday. What happening as of now in the world? Okay, so God concerned this kind of, big issue. So really important our problem. So like that, we can think, and we have enough power to overcome our problems. Okay. Then also the Air India also air flight accident happened. So this kind of things, many problems happen. So at that time, please think, our problems are really serious like this. And micro perspective, devote yourself to developing your abilities 24 hours a day. Okay. So focus on today. Focus on now, what you can do today. One more step forward. What I can do for moving one more step forward. As long as we are keeping this kind of mentality, we can overcome difficulties, anxieties. Then mentality, other mentality, Master teaches us. Think like this. If you really have a mission, the appropriate circumstances will be given to you at the appropriate time. You should work to improve yourself, tirelessly focusing on what you think will be required of you. All the time think the preparation for the future, and all the time continue steady effort in your daily life, like studying teachings, and also practicing self-reflection to purify your mind is one part of also your daily effort. Okay, so these points are today's points. So now we practice the meditation. Okay? So before practicing meditation, I recite prayer to the Lord. So those who have prayer book, please recite together. Those who don't have prayer book, if you can recite together, it's good. This prayer can make connection to El Cantare. Prayer to the Lord. Our Lord El Cantare, you are the source of all light, all power, all wisdom, and all love. May you give us light, give us power, give us wisdom, and give us love. Oh Lord, our Father, please protect this planet of love, Earth. Protect us from all evil and open a future for us. Oh Lord, thank you for giving us light. We give thanks from the bottom of our hearts. So from now, we start meditation. Today, we will practice two meditation. One is a counting meditation, and second is meditation relaxation. And today's meditation relaxation, I'll introduce the mainly last part of this meditation relaxation. Meditation relaxation consists 10 points. So each time I introduce around 5 points. 5 points. So today I introduce mainly last part. Okay, so first, let's start breathing. Breathe in deeply and breathe out slowly. So when you breathe in, please breathing into the abdomen, lower stomach. This locates, we say tandem, we say this, abdomen is related to unshakable mind and enlightenment. So straighten your backs and relax your shoulders. Breathe in deeply. Breathe out slowly. Breathe in deeply. Breathe out slowly. When you breathe in, please imagine the light of El Cantare come to you and circulate your body. Breathe out slowly. Breathe in deeply. Breathe out slowly. Now we will practice counting meditation. So breathe out from the nose to mouth, or breathe in from the mouth to nose. So breathe in from your nose and breathe out from your mouth. Opposite also okay. Breathe out, breathe in from your mouth, breathe out from your nose. Buddha's time was breathe in from your nose, breathe out from your mouth. Okay? So breathe in from your nose. Count 1. Breathe out from your mouth. Count 2. Breathe in from your nose. 3, breathe out, 4. So please keep on breathing with counting by your own pace. We will practice counting meditation for 2 minutes. Breathe in, 1. Breathe out, 2. Please keep on breathing on your own pace. So next, we will move on meditation of relaxation. I will introduce 5 points of meditation of relaxation. So please follow the point in your meditation. Each point we practice 2 minutes. So total 10 minutes meditation.